I'm Ernie Hall, and you're watching Just the Cook. Now, today is Super Bowl Sunday, and in every kitchen across America, and bars and backyards and restaurants, everybody's having chicken wings. No difference here. We're having Jamaican Jerk Chicken Wings. The national anthem was just saying, I'm going to show you how to have Jamaican Jerk Chicken Wings by halftime. You ready? Here's what we got. 5 cloves of garlic. The clove's about that big. If you can't see that, it's about the size of my thumb. Boom. Get it in there. This is some thyme, some fresh thyme. All you have to do if you haven't done this, take the thyme sprig, hold it backwards, and just pull it directly off. Here we have 1 teaspoon of allspice. Let's go ahead and throw in a cup of water. I took 2 bunches of green onions, chives, call them what you want. Give it a quick chop, put that in there. 1/4 cup of orange juice. Have to have some acid. 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar. Here I've chopped up half of a red onion, just a rough cut. It's not cooking, so we're not worried about it not being exactly the same size. This is just for the marinade. Boom. About a teaspoon of Creole seasoning. I like using Emerald's Creole seasoning. Here we have 2 tablespoons of dry Jamaican jerk seasoning. And the juice of 1 lime. Come on, buddy. Okay, now we need to throw in a very important ingredient. Some rum. Normally about a 1/4 cup of rum will do. If you go over, it's not going to ruin it. It's not like you're going to have complete liquor tasting wings. There's a 1/4. And here's a little bit extra just because it happens to be a Super Bowl. Now, about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. That'd be about right. And now the all-important Scotch bonnet. Now, if you notice, I'm putting on a rubber glove. Because you could probably take a Scotch bonnet, cut it in half, go out and clean road tar off your driveway. That stuff does not play. So I'm going to fish one of these guys out of here. I'm being very careful not to touch it. Just going to chop it up. Do a cross cut. Get it into the marinade. And there we go. So what I'm going to do, I know that this will only hold about 5 pounds and still work effectively. So we're going to make sure we put 6 pounds in. Alright, there we go. I'm going to grab the Revo device, get this all set up, and we're making Jamaican Jerk Chicken Wings. And we'll be enjoying these things by halftime. See you in a minute. Now, if you've never seen or used one of these Revios or Revos or however you'd like to pronounce it, it's a real simple concept. The lid for this has no screws. Neither does the container. You just kind of push it down. There's a valve on here. This is closed, this is open. We want it open. Take out this air hose, turn the unit on. I'm going to push a Merovac button. This is going to force a vacuum on the canister holding the lid on. Okay, the way you know that the unit is done drawing the vacuum is it just shuts itself off. So now I'm going to close this lid, locking that vacuum in. Remove this air hose. Lay this on its side right here, and there's increments of minutes, so we're going to give it 20 minutes. See you in 20. Cheers. Go Green Bay! Okay, so here's what we got. The tumbler's done. I actually let it run for 40 minutes. We're into about 11 minutes left in the second half. Green Bay is up! Now if you can hear this, when I open this valve, the air will get back out. Now, oh man, that smells so good. Gonna take out the chicken, lay them on a cookie sheet covered with aluminum foil. Trying to make sure the legs extend out because we're going to put some seasoning on this. Man, this smells awesome. And don't worry, I mean, you can see the green onions, every now and then a red onion is sticking to it. Don't worry about it, it doesn't matter. You just don't want them coming out dripping, you know. Kind of shake it off just a little bit. Now, while this was tumbling, I preheated the oven to 350 degrees and I had another Corona. Very important step. Don't miss the Corona step. There we go. Spread this out a little bit. Okay, I just had to spread this out. Actually, what I want to do is kind of keep it a little bit tight. I don't want a lot of air in between the, or space between the chicken right now, because the same jerk seasoning that we put in our marinade is, let's see here, Spice Island, right? Now we're going to take it and sprinkle it on top of the chicken. And you want to cover the chicken, but don't get carried away. Just, if you do, I mean, obviously there's salt in all these seasonings, right? So any of these bulk type seasonings, you're going to have that salt that if you put too much on is going to translate to, wow, that's real salty. So now we're going to go into a 350 degree oven for 20 minutes. Alrighty. So, the chicken wings just come out of the oven. Man, I wish you could smell this. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? So what's going to happen, let me make a correction first off. When I put it in the oven, I said 20 minutes, 25. We're talking about chicken. The only thing that's happening beyond this point is I'm going to take them out to the grill. So I put the chicken in the oven, I ran outside, fired up some coals. They're almost ready. These are going to sit here for a minute. As soon as my coals are ready, I'll dump them. We'll run them outside. We're going to score these on the grill. And then they're done. I'll bring them back in to show you how they look. And it smells good. And it's about a minute and a half to the half. So we will be having wings during halftime. See you in a minute. Okay, so what we have is the jerk chicken wings on the right and the hot coals on the left. And I'm simply going to take them and get them on the grill. The very important part, the flavor that is imparted onto the chicken from this grill is amazing. Alright, see you back in a minute. And there we have it. Jamaican jerk chicken wings, just in time for the second half, still in halftime, just like I promised. This is very simple, anyone can do it, and you're going to love the flavor. Do not put blue cheese or any other crazy thing on this, just eat it up. And you want that brown from the grill to get on there. Don't get crazy with it, don't burn the heck out of them, but When they start blackening on the side where you had all the seasoning from the oven, it's time to get them off. They're great. Oh, just touching them, smelling them. These are wonderful. I'm Ernie Hall. You're watching JustToCook.com, and I am Just to Cook. Thanks for being here on Super Bowl Sunday. Bye. Cheers. Go Packers!